Following WrestleMania 34, the women's division was in the best place it had ever been. We'd had great matches at WrestleMania, we were regular features on Raw, Smackdown, the pay-per-views, and sometimes we were main eventers. But all that was just a prelude to what came next.
Evolution.
The first ever all-women's pay-per-view. I can't even put into words how important this was.
It was confirmation that no, this isn't a fad, this isn't going away, that we're damn good at what we do, and we're here to stay.
But we couldn't just take it easy, you know? This was the biggest chance yet, and we had some serious competition. The Riot Squad.
Even before they joined forces back when they were in NXT, the members of the Riot Squad were dominant. Honestly, they reminded me a lot of the Horsewomen in me. The same tenacity, the same charisma, the same drive to win.
We knew the Riot Squad wasn't gonna go down easy, so we teamed up with Natalya. It reminded me a lot of our NXT days, except this time, the stakes were much higher. It felt really good to team up with two people I respect, and we managed to get the big win that night.
Of course, there was a much bigger match that happened at Evolution between me and Blondie here.
Becky and I have had a complicated relationship.
What's complicated? She sucks. That's not complicated.
Becky and I were friends. Best friends since NXT. We had our matches against each other, but they were nothing personal until the day I won the Smackdown title in a triple threat match.
Natural selection! Charlotte Flair is a 7-time champion!
She snapped.
I saw things clearly for the first time. The friends aren't good for nothing except stabbing you in the back. Charlotte schemed her way into that triple threat. She should have never been competing for my title in the first place. And the WWE Universe agreed with me. Of course they did. Before that moment, I was really good. I'll give myself that. But after, I was unstoppable. I got my title back. I am the man. And I was gonna prove it at Evolution.
Evolution was the culmination of every struggle I had experienced in my career. Finding my own voice, proving myself on the main stage. Every setback, every heartbreak was all just a step on the road to the match at Evolution.
I'd crawled my way from the bottom all the way to the top. And in my match with Charlotte, I got to prove what everybody with half a brain already knew. I belonged there. This was a defining moment. Not just for me, not just for Charlotte, but for the entire women's division. At Evolution, we make history.
It's about the Smackdown Women's Championship. Becky the champion, Charlotte the challenger. There are no pinfalls, there are no submissions, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. There's no champion's advantage. You win this match when your opponent cannot get up before a count of 10 for the first time ever on WWE. Last woman standing, Lynch, Charlotte, live.
The roof is about to be blown off the arena.
Becky Lynch with the offense. Boom, what a forearm.
Becky Lynch taking what she wants.
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Suplex.
Oh, stomping away.
Float over, into it. Elbow drop.
Ooh, calf kick on the mark.
I know Charlotte Flair is so decorated amongst the women here, but I don't think there's any way that Becky Lynch is leaving without that championship tonight.
Oh, and what an uppercut by Becky. Taking it to Charlotte here.
Well, Charlotte trying to counter with the backslide.
Just so much disdain between these two women.
Can't think of a better way to settle a rivalry. So heated than last woman standing.
Shoulder right to the midsection. Charlotte now out on the apron trying to figure out what she's going to do now. What is Charlotte going to do? High risk heading up to the top rope.
Uh-oh, Charlotte off the top.
Becky fed Charlotte for the ride.
You can cut the tension with a knife. It is thick in here.
Becky's reveling now in the fact that Charlotte feels rattled.
Remember, these two women have been going at it for months now. They know each other so well at this point.
The build to a last woman standing match, it's when two competitors just can't get past their differences. They can't resolve it in any other way. This is a last resort type of match. Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Becky Lynch setting up for the...
And a Bexploder! A vicious, remorseless Becky Lynch.
Looking at Charlotte, you can tell she is writhing in pain after the punishment she's received thus far.
Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
These women are not leaving this building the same way that they were when they walked in.
That's what happens in these last person standing matches. You talk to anybody that's ever been in one, their career is never the same. They're altered in this type of match, not only physically, but mentally, and what you have to do and what you have to force your body to go through.
And then to be in a match like this where you have to punish someone who was so close to you and a former best friend, that's life-changing.
That's a good way to make your presence felt.
She goes for it again.
Becky Lynch on the move. Not finished yet.
How about another? Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed. She's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
For a moment, I'd like to take us back to July 13th, 2015. It was the night that Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte Flair debuted on Monday Night Raw, and that was the night. Yeah, Becky gonna send Charlotte outside the ring, and it gets dangerous out there. Gotta get up before the count of 10 or it's over.
That completely changes your mindset if you're Becky or Charlotte, because now it's all about inflicting as much punishment as possible onto your opponent.
Becky's headed out to meet Charlotte to do just that.
Well, the official counting as Charlotte pulls herself back to her feet before the count of 10.
Oh, no! Wow!
Becky with a kendo stick to the back of the queen.
Perfectly legal. Last woman standing. There are no disqualifications. And Becky taking on Charlotte.
Becky Lynch is striking at will on the queen.
You entice Becky Lynch, talk that much trash towards her. You better believe she's going to make you pay.
I can't believe the queen is able to even stand at this point. Shot after shot.
Again.
Becky's bringing the pain.
Charlotte is down and Becky just unloading. Charlotte blocked momentarily, but, I mean, Becky has just been dominating at this juncture. Dominating.
Now, both these women know each other so well. You can bet that someone's got to dig deep and pull something out.
That's right, Renee. At one point, let's not forget, they were best friends.
Rode together, stayed in hotels together. They've been through all this entire journey up until this point.
I feel like all the heartbreak and pain has turned to just resentment and anger at this point.
Becky on the outside. Looks like she's hunting for another tool of destruction. Charlotte Flair looks like she's hunting for somewhere to hide.
She's hunting for another chair.
I like where this is headed. Last woman standing match.
Tossing chairs into the ring.
Pull out the big guns.
Becky and Charlotte are upping the ante. Another steel chair.
Oh, man. These women are not leaving this match the way that they walked in here.
It's like Becky and Charlotte are challenging each other. How many chairs can you throw into the ring?
I don't know how many are left under that ring, but this is not looking good for either of them.
Chairs blanketing the ring here in this last woman standing match at Evolution.
And remember, the official can't stop this. The official's only job is to count to 10. I mean, the ring is literally filling up with steel chairs.
Yeah, but what good's this gonna do when you have to put your opponent down? That's not the point of the match, to fill the ring with chairs. It's to keep your opponent down for the count of 10.
It just goes to show you the The foundation of this rivalry is
just a lack of understanding. Someone needs to tattoo somebody with a chair right now.
Right now, it's all about just one-upping the other, even if it's just tossing steel chairs to do so.
If anyone's ever questioned the toughness of the women in WWE here at Evolution, it's on display.
Here comes Becky. Here comes Becky up the steel steps.
Well, Becky has really developed this almost cult following by some members of the WWE Universe who believe what she's saying. Believe she's been through this terrible struggle, that Becky Lynch deserves an opportunity, that Becky isn't from a family that's considered royalty in sports entertainment like the Flairs, that Becky's worked hard to get to where she is today. Becky's told us that story, and of course the audience has bought into it.
You can feel that support all over the arena tonight.
Lynch handing out a last kicking.
She's fighting hard and reaping the rewards.
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
She's fading here, guys.
Oh, she's got to shake those cobwebs.
It is imperative.
And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
I have to say, I feel like we are just one move away from claiming a winner in this one.
One more move or one more misstep, either one can do it.
Oh my God! Gut first into the barricade.
Right to the back.
Ooh, well measured.
Bringing it back into the ring.
The ring is littered with chairs, and Lynch just launches the queen into them.
This is a true battle of attrition between two of the top superstars in our women's division.
Yeah, and Becky Lynch stacking up more chairs, wants to put Charlotte away for good here. Becky Lynch could be closing in on the biggest win of her career.
Right now, Becky's just letting her imagination run wild. Those steel chairs stacked up, oh no.
Looking for the Bexploder. Charlotte able to block. Dangerous situation.
Any woman knows it as soon as she lands on top of those steel chairs, that could be game over.
Oh my God, suplex right out of the scale.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the pain that Becky Lynch is in right now?
What grace! Float over into the DDT!
Spike.
And again!
Becky in full control here.
Ooh, manhandle slam. The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good night.
All that's left now is for Becky Lynch to finish.
Body slam right on the hammerlock.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
Now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Bexploder!
Clothesline to the back of the neck. To the outside. Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Becky Lynch showing no sympathy.
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Back in from the floor.
Oh my God, her neck.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Oh, what a forearm.
And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy.
Becky driving Charlotte face first off the table.
This is bad for Charlotte. Charlotte lifelessly draped across that table. Becky Lynch can barely even stand.
This is a catastrophic situation for Charlotte Flair.
Becky gingerly climbing to the top, and Charlotte is right there to catch her.
No fear in these women, just pure adrenaline pumping through their bodies.
Can you imagine what these women must be going through?
I can't imagine Becky and Charlotte are even going to be able to walk tomorrow.
The fact these two women used to be best friends and just destroying each other here tonight.
Charlotte unloading on Becky with forearm after forearm. Becky's on the table. This can close everything out. Top rope. Charlotte solved. Bounce right off the table and onto the chairs.
Becky is hurt. Charlotte is hurt. Both their bodies have to be ravaged with pain. Charlotte's setting up that table again.
Why not? Gotta do everything you can. Everything you can to knock your opponent down.
At this conjecture of the matchup, that's hard to do. These women have got to be exhausted, just beaten, and just running on pure adrenaline.
Charlotte Flair trying to find the will to finish the job, to put her foe away once and for all, to vanquish Becky Lynch. Back to obscurity, the Queen headed up top.
What is Charlotte gonna do? Charlotte from the top!
Oh my God, Becky through the table!
Good Lord, have mercy on my soul! You can see where this rivalry has taken us, guys. Charlotte throwing caution to the wind. Weapons and bodies have been decimated everywhere.
If anyone ever challenges Charlotte Flair for not being a hard worker, being handed anything she's earned, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Charlotte wasn't handed anything. Charlotte's here today because of what she's accomplished. Exiting the ring. Very interesting game plan here.
And look, now we have a ladder in the mix. Ladder matches have ruined the careers of so many superstars.
And remember all the carnage we've already had up to this point.
There's been nowhere to move. Any direction Becky or Charlotte goes puts them in harm's way.
What more can these women be thinking?
That's the unpredictability of being in matches like these. You just never know.
I think I know what Charlotte Flair is looking for.
That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to handle that, huh?
Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there. Lucky for her.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Oh yeah, here's Charlotte.
The ladder is up. This match ain't over yet.
Now we have Becky Lynch on the attack.
Elbow smash! Using the elbow as a weapon.
Exploder suplex.
Up, up, and away.
Look out! Leg drop!
This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him? Looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
Here's the setup.
Hit the mark with that one. Lynch has the queen hooked once again. Charlotte counters, and a chop block. Down goes Lynch.
Becky's not going to be able to walk after this.
And that's the point. Last woman standing. Becky won't be able to get back to her feet. Charlotte will be in complete control here.
Dragging Becky back into the middle of the ring on top of that ladder.
No, not in the ladder. Charlotte is trapping the leg of Becky Lynch in the ladder.
Charlotte could be doing irreparable damage to the legs of Becky Lynch right now. And it's about to get even worse.
God.
Figure 4 through the ladder.
Oh my God!
How can Becky withstand this?
Charlotte shows
Becky.
no mercy.
Oh, the chair. Becky might have just saved her career.
I don't know how Becky's going to get up on her feet after that. That was insane. Could you imagine the damage done to her knee?
Remember, it's last woman standing, where you can battle anywhere, and making it back up for a 10 count can take place anywhere in this arena.
Basically, Cole, nothing and no one could contain these two women at this point.
So many X factors, so many dangerous things in the environment that we have.
She's taken to the floor when she can be ever so dangerous.
These women have gone to places we have never seen before.
Think about how personal this all is. These women are beating the hell out of each other, but there's a reason behind it. Absolute disdain, jealousy.
And I mean, Becky abandoned Charlotte during some tough times in her life. Her dad was sick. And imagine your best friend bailing on you when you need them the most.
Just a brutal move, heartless even.
Delivering the suplex. Becky Lynch is really going to work in there. Maintain the aggression.
Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the queen. Charlotte, big move coming. The stop in the leg.
Just nasty. We could have a new champion. Jeez, I don't like Becky Lynch's chances in this one.
We will go on. Well, that's one way to surprise an opponent, bringing it back between the ropes. There she goes. Steps to the kidneys. Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. DDT.
How are either of these two women still going?
Everyone must bow to the queen, especially...
The attack on the torso continues.
Wise move, taking out the core here, Michael. stomping. Ouch.
To the outside.
And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her.
A striking blow. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Nice job by Charlotte there.
Look at the Queen go. What a windmill kick. Setting that ladder up now.
The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
Not over yet.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her. Effective arm drag.
Big uppercut by Lynch. Becky now once again in control. Malicious intentions for Charlotte Flair. Becky Lynch setting up the ladder.
Behind the announce table. Charlotte's prone. Becky trying to climb out of the top of the ladder.
I mean, this is the true definition of doing whatever it takes.
Oh my God, leg drop through Charlotte through the announce table. And the announce table has imploded.
That's got to be the end.
Talk about putting it all on the line.
Charlotte can't get up from that.
I'm not sure Becky can either.
It's like a high-speed car crash from the ladder through the table. Lynch is up to her feet miraculously. Charlotte Flair.
How is Charlotte standing?
Becky now driving Charlotte to the floor.
It almost seemed like Charlotte was begging Becky to give her some more.
Taunting her. Becky's ready to drop those haymakers onto Charlotte.
Becky now, she's got one of our chairs.
Everything's a go.
Look at this. Becky is burying Charlotte underneath the announce chairs.
That's one way to keep her down.
Becky stumbling back to the ring. Charlotte isn't moving.
More chairs?
Now the steel chairs.
Becky's lost her mind.
I mean, both these ladies have lost a little bit, Renee. Actually, a lot.
Charlotte Flair is trapped. She is buried. Becky Lynch looking on with anticipation. Is it enough? Will Becky Lynch be the last woman standing?
Oh my gosh, no! Becky looks like she just saw a ghost.
The resurrection of the Queen. And Charlotte Flair's got the kendo stick.
My gosh!
And Charlotte now taking out all her anger and frustration on Becky Lynch.
Becky feeling the wrath of the Queen.
Spear!
This is insane.
This is what I've said about these women rising to the occasion and these pressure cooker moments. Emotions have been driving these two women.
I think it's safe to say neither woman will be the same after tonight. They must be suffering bumps and bruises that go all the way to the bone, deep to that muscle tissue.
6, 7, 8, 9. Becky Lynch with the offense.
She's receiving a last kicking. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Another beginning of the end for Becky Lynch. Charlotte Flair has Lynch exactly where she wants her.
Both these ladies have pushed themselves to their absolute limits, and they are still going.
What could they possibly have left, Saxton? They've thrown literally everything at each other.
Now we'll look at this. Okay, Becky is draped on the table. Charlotte is going or attempting to go back up to the top rope.
That's where Charlotte's comfortable. It's where she knows that's her wheelhouse.
And Becky's there to join her.
No. No way. No.
Oh my God, this could end your career. Oh my God, through the table. You gotta be kidding me.
Absolutely unreal.
Becky barely hanging on. The official now counting. Charlotte's barely moved. Charlotte may be broken in half.
Charlotte barely stirring on the floor. Becky Lynch trying to regain her wits on the ringside. I don't think Becky knows where she's at.
Man, if anyone gets up to their feet, I still don't know if anyone's home upstairs. They're done.
Can Charlotte make it to her fate? Can Charlotte beat the count? And she can't.
It's over. Becky's done it.
Here is your winner, and still the Smackdown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Man, that was a hard-fought battle. Becky Lynch deserves every accolade after that. She put Charlotte Flair through hell tonight.
It was physical. It was emotional, but it was well earned by Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is the last woman standing. What an incredible performance at Evolution. Career-defining night.